Sakura Wars or Sakura Title because I can't read Japanese, but it slaps like no other. And big anime, you haven't seen it because you should, is Magical Girls and Robots in 1920s steampunk Japan. And that, you should watch it. You should listen to the song because it's amazing. Hands down.
So anime has affected my life in a big way. When I was first growing up, I'm actually from Ecuador in South America. Anime wasn't anime; it was just cartoons for me. But coming here to the States, it made me realize that it's not just cartoons; it's much more than that. And it allowed me to honestly make some of the best friends I've ever had in my life through it. Being part of such a large, very welcoming community, and it's just, I wouldn't change it for anything.
So my big three would probably have to be, I want to say Inuyasha, Samurai Champloo, and it's a bit of a juggle, but definitely Bleach. Bleach more so because it's kind of what awakened my creativity. I like to write, I like to read. I usually spend most of my free time writing stories anyways, and Bleach kind of opened up possibilities for me with the idea of Zanpakuto, how they work, soul society, things of that nature. And I kind of just got into the lore of it, and that's what made me write my first ever story. Now Inuyasha is a little different because that's kind of just my hopeless romantic anime. You know, you kind of fall in love with the whole Inuyasha Kagome dynamic. And I think generally it is slow, but I think the show picks up pretty well over the course of the seasons. And Samurai Champloo is literally the fighting choreography in that show about, right? The music about, the characters. One of them's a dick, but still about. But yeah, so those are my big three. And have a good Ichi, everybody.
So, the best intro, in my opinion, Daybreak's Bell from Gundam Double O. Every time you hear it, you just can't help but get into it.
Cool. So the panel I was most excited to go for was the Gundam panel, which was kind of surprising. I wasn't expecting it, but it was awesome. I went in and it was just what I expected: a bunch of Gundam nerds talking about everything in the world. I picked up a few things on how to convince other people to get into it. But yeah, first time at Ichibancon, it's awesome.
How do you know this refers to your first and second?
My favorite part of Ichiban is the people and just everyone's in a happy, laughing mood and nothing's taken really too seriously. The panel I'm trying to see, it's a good one. Ones with manly battleships in it. These are always fun and exciting to see. Big three animes. Cyberpunk Edge Runners, One Piece right now, and My Hero Academia. Anime has affected my life because the food I see in anime is so good. I am learning how to cook Japanese food by myself at home. Which anime has the best intro song? I'm not quite sure if it's going to be counted out as an anime, but Oban Star Racers, an older show from the early 2000s. Guess I'm excited to see. I guess you could say it's really the manly battleships. He's always just fun. And the Usagi Maid Cafe. My cosplay is Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome. It took approximately 30 minutes to make. However, during this one, every few hours the hat gets bigger. So, yeah.
Hey, my name is Scott, and my three big animes is Chainsaw Man for sure, Kill la Kill, the old classic, and Kobayashi's Dragon Maids. Those are my favorite, and you should watch them too.
So we are cosplaying from Hell of a Boss. I am Blitzo. I'm Stolas.
And I'm Luna. Altogether, these cosplays took 2 weeks.
At least. I'd say we probably put in collectively 20 plus hours.
Oh,
at least.
easily.
Yeah.
We definitely finished them in the hotel room 20 minutes ago.
As you do.
Yeah. But yeah, we're really proud of these. So.
Can I actually get your pictures?
I'm cosplaying Edward Elric, and this is my husband as Alphonse. And I worked on these cosplays all throughout 2022. So it took me about a year to make both of these. And this is our first Ichibancon, and we're really excited to be here.
What anime has the best intro song? I have to go with Demon Slayer on that one.
So when it comes to like big three animes, I don't consider big three to be an ambiguous thing. It's always going to be Naruto, Bleach, One Piece. There are no other big threes. But if you ask me what my top three are, it's going to be Naruto, Bleach, and One Piece. When I did, those animes paved the way for all the ones we have now. So if you don't respect them or at least like them a little bit, you can't even call yourself an anime fan.
Hi, my name is Kiki. My Instagram is Queen Kiki's Cosplay. And my costume, I am Tanjiro from Demon Slayer. My costume roughly took me about 2 hours, including the makeup, the wig, and all the other pieces I put together. But roughly, it came out pretty well than what I expected.
So, I'm here at Ichibancon 13, just answering some questions. The first one is, what is your favorite part of Ichibancon 13? Personally, I saw Kaza. Their concert was very fun, very enjoyable. I think you should follow them on any sort of social media. What panels are you trying to see? Most definitely the trying to explain One Piece in 1 hour. That one was very fun. Unfortunately, I did miss it, but from friends that are in there, they're enjoying it very nicely. What is your big three animes? For me, the classics would most definitely be Full Metal Alchemist, Naruto, and most definitely Dragon Ball Z. Those are the most classic ones. But nothing tops One Piece, obviously. How has anime affected your life? Personally, I started watching anime in 6th grade, which was around 6 years ago. And so, in doing so, I ended up meeting a whole bunch of new friends, got into a whole bunch of new communities. I got to enjoy one of my new hobbies. I get to see new people, see artists, create their entire work. And being able to follow up certain mangas, certain artists is beautiful. What anime has the best intro? I would most definitely say Fire Force has an amazing intro. With Inferno by Mr. Green Apple is very nice. What guests are you excited to see? My guest that I'm excited to see is most definitely Kaza and their group of people with their band. I've been following them for around a year and a half at this point, and I've enjoyed what they've done, especially with their music choices and how they perform their live shows at these sort of conventions. What is your cosplay and how long did it take you to make it? I am Tom Holland's Spider-Man. I unfortunately didn't get to make this one, but I think it was around 8 months ago that I got this, and I've personally been able to do a lot of fun group meetings with just other Spider-Man enjoyers. Most definitely was one of the best purchases I've made for any sort of convention types.